There once was a ship that put to sea. Name of that ship, Billiantine. The wind blew up, her bow dipped down. Blow me, bully boys, blow. So and me, Wellerman gone. Bring us coffee, tea and rum. And one day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Met a fair lass on the town. Eyes were green and her hair was brown. So me, Wellerman, come around.
Sometimes I'm only trailering the boat a few miles down the road from home, maybe less than 10 miles sometimes. But as soon as wood hits the water, I'm in a completely different world. And when there's no powered craft around, you could almost think it's 1800 and something again. The river's not really the river anymore, but it's the same water and the same wind and the same sky that it's always been. The same species of wood that have been around for thousands of years or longer, and I'm just out here having a good time enjoying the water. But sometimes I think about what it would be like if you were out here trying to make a living, as men have done for hundreds, if not thousands of years on the water. I had finished my lunch and had a little rest, and now it was time to weigh the anchor, raise the sails, set the sails, and get underway and continue the voyage upwind up the creek. And this is a new creek for me, never been in it. Well, never been all the way up it. So this is exploration to me. And here you can see why I edit out most of the tacking, because it's really slow and boring. And I think a big part of that is just the long, fairly deep skeg that I have on the boat. There's a fairly stiff breeze blowing, but the waves are very small, hardly anything, so these are the best conditions for this boat. You can make pretty good speed. This maneuver was totally unnecessary, but I couldn't resist. If you must sail close to buoys, it's a lot safer to pass on the lee side. And this is a somewhat unorthodox means of tacking that I'm engaged in here. Looks like I'm backwinding the main in order to help bring the front of the boat around. And here we've got some sort of a backyard outing going on, it looks like. A couple of guys fishing off the dock. Looks like they're using a long crappie pole to me. A couple of kids swinging on a tree swing, and smoke from a campfire. That would be really nice to just have that kind of lake access right there in your backyard. The water is gradually getting more shallow, and eventually I realize that I've made it all the way up the creek. I've sailed about as far as I can sail, so now time to go to the oars and see what we can find. This really is one of my favorite places to be in nature. Up a small narrow creek surrounded by woods with birds singing and rustling of leaves. It's just about perfect. Nice place to relax for a while, and I can rest easy knowing that the return trip will be all downwind. I was hoping to be able to row even farther, as the creek was plenty wide to be able to row comfortably and plenty deep as well, but unfortunately my exploration was cut short by this downed tree. Really no way to get around that, and definitely no possibility of portaging in a heavy boat like this. As I was exiting the narrow part of the creek, I met this guy fishing from a kayak. He lived in one of the lake houses nearby, and I actually saw him catch a bass, but didn't get it on video. And it's all downwind from here, so I can more or less just relax at the tiller.
once was a ship that put to sea. Name of that ship, Billy and Teen. The wind blew up, her bow dipped down. Blow me, bully boys, blow. Sue and me, Wellerman gal, bring us coffee, tea and rum. And one day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Met a fair lass on the town, eyes were green and her hair was brown. Soon may Wellerman come around. We had not been 2 weeks from shore, down on her the right whale bore. Captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Sue and me, Wellerman come, bring us coffee, tea and rum. And one day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Met a fair lass on the town, eyes